So let's now see how we can use the present continuous in our daily life, how we can use it to talk about the things that are happening with us. So the present continuous or the present progressive, it could be called by both names. We use the present continuous to talk about what? First of all, the things that are happening at the moment of speaking, the things that are happening now. When I say this sentence, she is crying now. It means that when I say the sentence, she was crying at that moment. Second thing, for temporary things, for the things that are going to change. They are not, for example, like the facts. So if I want to tell you, for example, that he lives in Amman, he lives there, okay? He lives in Amman, it means that this is not a temporary thing. But when I say, for example, he's living with his friend, it means that he's, for example, living with his friend for a short period of time, but after that, it is going to change. The form. How can I write a present continuous or a present progressive sentence? With the singular pronouns she, he, it, we use is the helping verb, then we add verb ing. So if we want to make negative out of this sentence, we only add not with the helping verb. Like, Omar is reading a story now. Omar is a singular pronoun. It refers to he. Is reading a story now. Is reading is according to the singular pronoun is and followed by verb ing. How to make it negative? Omar is not reading a story now. What about making a question? Do you remember? Of course, we proceed or we put the helping verb before the subject. Is Omar reading a story now? And we don't forget the question mark. What about I, the pronoun I? I with am and the verb ing. And if we want to make also negative, we attach not to the helping verb. Let's have an example. I'm reading a story now. What do you think of the negative? Of course, I'm not reading a story now. What about the interrogative or the question? Can I ask myself? Of course, no. So we change the I into what? Into you. So it becomes, are you reading a story now? And at last, what about the plural pronouns? We, you, they, with are and verb ing. They are reading a story now. They, because it's a plural pronoun, we add are and the verb reading. The negative, they are not reading a story now. So you should keep in your mind that if you have a helping verb, you don't have to bring one or another one like do or does not. The question, are they reading a story now? Let's see these notes. If you add ing to a verb that ends with e, we omit it. Like write. Here write, the verb write, it ends with e. So when you want to add ing, you have to omit the e first, then you add the ing. If the letter which is before the last is a vowel, we double the last letter when we add ing. Like run. Here, we looked at the verb which is before the last. We find that it is a vowel. It is you. The vowels, I'll remind you of them. They are A, O, I, E, and U. So we have to double the last letter. The key words. There are some words that if you see them in a sentence, you can know that you have here to use present continuous or present progressive. Like now, at the moment, today, right now, nowadays, and tonight. And there are also other expressions that express something is happening now, like look, be careful, be quiet, and listen.